r/AskReddit. If you could take a bath in anything you wanted, what would it be? I would bathe in a heavy base of spicy Skittles, topped with a sprinkling of uncooked Atlantic cod, and a garnish of small carrots. Perfect. Semen. I've long wondered if you could theoretically fill a whole pool with fresh semen, what would it feel like to swim in? I'm not trying to be gross and random, I genuinely wonder what consistency that big an amount of fresh sperm would have, and there's SDLY no way of finding out. I just wanna go skinny dipping in one of those pools on top of a tall building that has a glass wall at the edge and a bar you can swim up to. My kitchen filled with warm shower water, because the food is close to me and I can make breakfast easily by swimming to the other parts of the kitchen. It would simply be relaxing. Ever since I was a kid I had a fantasy about becoming really tiny and being able to swim around in a plastic Sprite bottle. In reality the carbonation would be horrible, but something about the green hue and bubbles always seemed like so much fun to me. Warm clean bath water in a large jacuzzi tub with a view of snow-topped mountains as the clouds roll in from the distance to blanket it all in more snow. I'd like to take a bath in soap and water, it's super weird, but it's just kinda my kink. I also would like bubbles in the bath if I feel real dirty. Assuming there are no effects or repercussions after or during this bath. Nutella. So that way I can throw a toaster in and make toast to eat my Nutella. $1 million bills, don't really want to take a bath in there because it sounds paper cutty, however I do want enough $1 million bills to fill a bathtub in general. First choice, something effervescent so it bubbles on your skin. Like seltzer. A warm seltzer bath. And it stays warm and fizzy along as I'm in there. Second choice, hot fudge. Maybe not too hot though. A magical liquid that would heal my back and chest scarring instantly. I could actually feel comfortable going to the pool and such. Ever since I saw an episode of Total Drama Island when I was a kid, I've wanted to fill a small pool with green jello. And it would be out in the sunshine, so it would get nice and warm. Sugarless, of course. Wouldn't you want to get a UTI? I would want to take a bath in trillions of miniature bathtubs that are so small they feel like water. The little bathtubs would also have to be filled with smaller bathtubs that are also filled with smaller bathtubs and so on. Something bubbly that also smells amazing, moisturizes my skin and gives me a tan. Suru, champagne mixed with lavender and cheetahs. Lol. Clean, hot water. Now don't get me wrong. I have clean water where I live. But I'm talking a long, hot bath where the water stays clean the entire time. I don't want to be me soup. I want to soak, get clean, and continue soaking in water that never gets cold, never looks gross, doesn't have my hair and filth floating in it by the end. Super soapy, perfectly warm water, but not like a bubble bath. Like water that is infused with soap, so almost like all warm liquid soap but bubbly. And it needs to smell like roses. I've been telling my wife for years. When we make it I'm having a bath of Roquefort View burger. Roast away, but have you tried it? Lazarus Pit from Batman animated series. Brings you to physical prime and cures all diseases, extends your lifespan by decades. Using it too many times drives you mad, but just once is fine. If I say cash, can I pick the size of the bathtub and keep it when I'm done? Edit, I'd probably need a regular bath afterwards though. You know, because money. A magical liquid that would heal my back and chest scarring instantly. I could actually feel comfortable going to the pool and such. Tea with just the right amount of milk added for that perfect texture and color. I'd also like a giant tea bag to float on if possible. The pool that the great fairies chill in from Bot W. It's probably good for your health because of magic, but it's also got other benefits. Those really foamy bubble baths they show in commercials. I always have the saddest bubble baths when I try and recreate them. Every time this question has come up, I've always given the same high school edgelord response, the blood of my enemies. Just think. Depending on the size of your tub, a lot of enemies could be sacrificed to fill it. You can enjoy spa day knowing your world will also be cleansed. And Lieutenant 3. Absolutely nothing but water. If you're a woman and your pH balances ever have gotten fricked up, then you know lol. The fear is real yo. I cringed hard lol. Whatever the hell it was that they used in the bathhouse in the movie Wanted with Angelina Jolie. Broken arm? Miracle bath. Bullet wound? Yep, miracle bath. Paper cut? You fricking guessed it. Miracle bath. Any bath at all would be amazing at this point. My house only has showers, so I haven't taken a bath in almost a year. I'm super excited to visit my parents on vacation next week because bathtub. Also seeing family is cool, but bathtub. Perfluorocarbon. It's a liquid with such high oxygen density that you can breathe it. Well, not quite, it doesn't have enough oxygen transfer to work indefinitely and your lungs don't pump it correctly, but imagine something similar but more effective. It's money, right? It wouldn't be the most comfortable, but then I'd get to drain the tub. If we're just talking about body feel though, I'd probably like to try a fully oatmeal bath. Not just a little bit of oatmeal. Since there are no rules, if you're creative enough you can have anything that you want. This is just kinda like a one free wish. Let me show you. I'd like to take a bath in an unused special water that would make the first one to take a bath in it to be able to control time. I've already gotten to do this. 2 words, corn pit. Sit in the corn. Touch the corn. Bathe yourself in the corn. Love the corn. Surrender to the corn. Assuming we can keep the items after, I would pick a bath full of NVIDIA GV100 graphics cards that I can sell for $9,000 each, or like gold bars or something. That works too. This is on my won the lottery wish list. A jet bath with aloe vera gel. I will never be ashy again, just sink into that warm nutrient-rich bubbling fluid, let my skin soak it up, get out and drip dry. Every other day, maybe some mix in like shea butter, cocoa butter, ah yes. The blood of the dragon that Siegfried killed in this German legend, Nibelungenlied. Made his skin impenetrable and he wouldn't age. But there was one spot that wasn't covered. It was a spot on his left shoulder because a fucking leaf dropped onto it while he bathed in there. That's why I'll burn the trees in the near vicinity beforehand, so that wouldn't happen. I know this is weird, but I have eczema and whenever it gets really bad I fantasize about being able to soak in a bath full of my eczema cream. In liquid gold. Edit, oops, I just realized it's about vessels not liquid types. EDIT2, it's actually both, so frick it, I'm sticking to liquid gold. This would literally fulfill all of my gluttonous dreams. I would want to get in a bath of different cake slices, at least 2 layers each, frosting and all. Chocolate. Red velvet. Vanilla. The list goes on. I'd lie in the sugary softness and eat it by the fistful. Thanks for letting me dream, friend. Diamonds or other precious gems. Sure, I'll get cut into oblivion and it'll be awful. But I'm banking on getting some of those gems stuck in my ass crack or something, and then I'll at least make some monies. At first, I thought this was a dumb question because I read this as if you could take a bath /in equal wearing /anything you wanted, what would it be? My answer being, wearing nothing like I always do. I have no interesting answer to the actual question being asked. Bath toys. I wanna relive my 5-year-old self mind again. And not lose a few toys to the drain. And also not get weird looks from others. This all makes sense, right? Warm wax. I have extremely dry skin, especially on my feet. I've had a wax bath for my hands before and they felt amazing afterwards, nice and soft for about a week afterwards. The warmth of the wax is wonderfully soothing too. Twisting the meaning a bit, but I'd have a bath in one of those Bavarian castles, the ones that are impossibly perched on some mountain, and that travel guides and Disney are obsessed with. Having a warm bubbly bath in some hewn but ornate stone tub, surrounded by candles as you look down upon twilight setting on the dark forest from the window, witnessing cold nature while nestled in comfort, sounds like a pretty splendid experience. Regular water but a swimming pool size, and have other swimming pool things too, a slide and wave machine and Lilo, and be warm and private / for invited guests only. Does it have to be liquid? Because I'd love to jump in a pool of marshmallow fluff. And amp, number X200B. Edit, how does a comment I made about wanting to jump into a pool of fluff have almost 300 points? Edit 2, thank you for the gold, kind stranger. I would love to bathe in a pool of chocolate. It doesn't matter if it's dark or milk. As a child, watching that scene in Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, yes, the Johnny Depp one, where the kid goes in the chocolate river, was something that looked fun to do, with the exception of being sucked up a pipe, of course. Priest, no one said gallium or mercury, provided you wouldn't be hurt by it. I think it'd be cool to get a boner and have it look like Terminator 2 shape-shifting guy. Tiny diamonds. I'd eat a lot of them and poop them out later. Obligatory. Yes, I know De Beers trickles the flow of diamonds, which is the only reason they are expensive, but we live in said world, so I can still get rich. Just had to save myself from the barrage of Reddit facts commenters. Thanks for watching this auto-generated video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I upload videos like this one daily. I put a lot of time into developing this video generator, but if there have been errors, please tell me in the comments below. Also leave me a link to another thread you would like to see a video about. Have a great day, Alex.